a new day, and I thought it would be cool to show you guys like my everyday makeup routine, or I don't know if this would be like, actually it depends on how I'm feeling. Maybe I'll do like a little bit more than my everyday, but like I just showered, as you can probably see by my hair. So I'm gonna tie it back with my Lululemon headband because I don't like hair in my face when I'm doing my makeup. Okay, I'm just hoping that my recording doesn't cut out because my SD card, again, I think I've explained this, it's just not happening. Okay, I already basically prepped my face. Like, I don't use primer just because like I don't use foundation or anything, but I use like, I just put on like regular sunscreen and like lip balm. I use the Nivea SPF, I think it's SPF 30 lip balm. It's in like an orange container or whatever. Okay, actually hold on, I'm gonna go wet my beauty blender. Actually, you know what, it's not really a beauty blender, it's a beauty sponge by Real Techniques. Pretty popular, so you probably know what it is. But let me see, I'm going to just go in with concealer. Usually when it's not the weekend or something, I don't use my BB cream. I just use concealer, and my favorite brand for concealer is definitely Maybelline. I go back and forth between the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and this one, the Maybelline Age Rewind, which I use in medium. So yeah, I just kind of put a bit under my eyes. I just really like this because you don't even really have to blend it out yourself. It just kind of blends into the skin by itself. I need to like keep an eye out for if my movie recording stops automatically again. I just kind of like put this wherever I think my face is red. I just want my skin to be not red and have a smooth texture. Is that too much to ask? And then I blend it out with the sponge. Yeah, honestly, I woke up, I'd say like 30 minutes ago. I'm still kind of tired, but I think compared to like this time last year, I'm such a morning person now. I used to not be able to wake up this early, like ever. Like, I really think it's because over the summer, with my summer job, since I had to get up so early and like I was working at the same place as my parents, so like they obviously wanted me to carpool with them or get me to drive. But they love going to work at like 8:15, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so used to waking up at 8. What do I do now? So then I basically just learned how to wake up like 6:30 or 7, and now that I have 8:30 class, especially like last semester and this semester, I just kind of integrated waking up early into my daily schedule. So like now I even wake up before my alarm. Like my alarm was supposed to go off at 6:45 today. I woke up at like 6:37 and I was like, okay. It's pretty sweet. Okay, yeah. After I do the base, I use concealer. I usually put on powder, so I use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. Even though, okay, I'm going to Kiehl's this weekend to figure out what my skin type is. Maybe I'll vlog that. But yeah, I'm going with my roommate Marie. I love her. But yeah, I'm pretty sure my skin type is dry or normal to dry, but I don't know. I just also don't really want to use loose powder because I've heard like weird things about loose powder, so I don't know. Powder just kind of scares me a little bit, so I just stick to like pressed powder because then I can just throw on a little bit and use a little mirror. I like how it has like a little mirror and a little puff. Makes like life a lot easier. So I just kind of pat this around the areas where I think I need powder, especially my smile lines. I have really prominent smile lines. I guess that's a good thing because it means that I smile a lot and I'm happy. But if I'm not wearing makeup, it's fine. But if I am, especially if I'm wearing like BB cream all over my face, everything settles. It looks so cakey. I don't know how to prevent it. I've tried like, that's why I even just gave up on primers. Like primers did not work for that. So anyway, then I blend out the rest of the powder. Okay, so what do I do next? Do bronzer. I use the e.l.f. bronze and contour duo. Contour and blush duo. Bronze and blush duo. It's a duo, that's all I know, and it's this. And I use a Quo bronzing powder brush. I just got this from Shoppers. Like, you know, I'm very low maintenance. But yeah, I just go in with, I'm pretty sure there's multiple types of this, like, duo, especially if you buy it online, but in stores it's usually this one, which is St. Lucia. So yeah, if you just wanted to know, St. Lucia, so I kind of like dip it in, tap off the excess, and then I lightly kind of push it over. Sometimes I don't know if this is the right bronzer color for me, and I'm very tempted to buy Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. So every time I go to Sephora, they recommend it to me. And I'm like, oh, you guys are the experts, right? Should I drop more money and listen to you? But you know, I usually end up doing that anyway when I go into Sephora, so. Just kind of try to bronze my face. Oh, yeah. Mainly focusing on the cheekbones. Anyway, after that is done, I go in with blush. So I don't usually use the blush that's in the e.l.f. duo unless I'm feeling like really lazy, just because it's so glittery, and I hate, just especially when I'm not wearing that much makeup, the glitter really stands out on my face. So I use the Too Faced Peach My Cheeks Melting Powder Blush infused with peach and sweet fig cream. It smells so good, guys, and it's a really nice matte cream blush, and it's in the shade Pinch My Peach. It's like that. It's so cute. I actually love the packaging. Anyway, so I usually just dip on my finger and like pat it onto my cheeks, like back towards my hairline. And I always like to angle myself into natural light because, well, that's the only way you're really going to get a good idea of what your makeup's gonna look like outside, right? So that's why I avoid the bathroom, because my makeup always looks so different when I use like my bathroom lighting. So then I'm using the e.l.f. blush brush. I love e.l.f. brushes. They're so good. They're so cheap and they're so good. And I'm just going to blend that. Can you tell I'm hungry? I'm going to just blend that in more. Okay, I think it's good enough. And then I apply highlighter. Sometimes I use the e.l.f. highlighter that a lot of people talk about as good for drugstore, like the baked highlighter in, I think it's Moonlight Pearls. But I recently found another one that I like even more, because that highlighter, the e.l.f. one, is like, you know, your standard very like metallic highlighter or whatever. But I've been using the First Aid Beauty Mango Butter Multistick in Champagne lately, and I really like it. It's like this. It's just like a cream highlighter. You can also use it like as eyeshadow or as a lip balm, but I mainly use it as highlighter. So yeah. I mainly just kind of, oh, I need a mirror. I just put it where highlighter is supposed to go, on like the tops of the cheekbone. A couple of swipes. It usually looks pretty good, and sometimes I run it back over with the blush brush, but I'm just not gonna really do that right now. I'll swatch this for you guys if you want to see. I don't even know if it'll show up, but it's like that. You can see that. I don't know, it's a really pretty color and I really like it. So then I usually go in with the eyes, and for the eyes I also don't use an eye primer. I just use this to prime my eyelids. So just kind of apply that. Sponge again. Okay, and then since I'm holding it up, maybe I will go in with my Modern Renaissance palette. And I think I might also I think I'm not going to do my everyday look. I'm going to do something a little cooler. I'm going to use the Modern Renaissance and the Tarteist Pro to go. I'll show you that after, but I usually just use the brush that comes with the Modern Renaissance palette. And it's so pretty. It's like a cult favorite, like OG palette. Like, it's nothing new, but I still love it. It's so pretty. So yeah, I'm just gonna set my concealer with Tempera, which is this color. And pat on my eyelids. Oh, that's awkward. There's still some red on the side of the this side of the brush, but that's okay. Okay, then I'm going to take a mix of, I'm gonna take Burnt Orange, which is this one. I'm gonna put that as my transition, and since I have hooded lids, like, I don't actually have a crease, so I kind of just pop it in the socket, like my eye socket, literally, like right here, and I pretend they have a crease. It's a sad time. I cry every time. Oh my god, my eyelids are really dry. Because my concealer is like, kind of, I don't know how to say that, but like bunching up. Oh well. Okay, then I'm going to go in with Red Ochre. I'm going to put that in the crease with this side of the brush as well. You know, these bronze is like my favorite outer V shade now, because sometimes I find Cypress Umber like a little bit too dark for what I want for every day. So I would usually only use Cypress Umber for like when I'm going out with friends or something. Then I'm going to pop Venetian Red onto my lid. My very small lid. But then I also like to take it a little bit above the actual crease of my lid. I'm gonna blend that. Like, I'm gonna do this lid really messily because I'm putting a metallic shade above it anyway. Just gonna like lightly blend that all in. I'm actually just gonna do the bottom, what is this called? But I think you guys know what I mean. So I'm just gonna go in with Burnt Orange again, an Antique Bronze, and like the outer third. Then I am just going to pop a metallic from the Tarteist Pro palette, which is this. I love this palette. It's my favorite like everyday palette. I use Crisp so much, and like if I need to travel somewhere or go overnight somewhere, I usually take this palette. So I'm gonna use the shade Dominate. I'm just gonna put that on my finger and then apply that to my lid. Look at that. beautiful. Like me. I take the e.l.f. eye crease brush just to like pop tempera in my brow bone. I don't really do much for my brows every day. I think I only really do my brows when I go out. So I use the NYX Microbrow pencil, and I would use this side if I was actually filling them in. But usually I just kind of brush it through. And very occasionally I use like a sample that I got of the Anastasia clear brow gel. But like, these are my own natural brows. I don't really care about them being like perfectly straight or polished. I like them being furry. A little fluffy. Then I use the Sonia Kashuk eyelash curler from when there was a Target in Canada. So I shall curl my lashes. My really sad, short, straight Asian lashes. I used to be so scared of these things, but I got used to them. Although all my friends, like, they don't understand how I'm not scared of, like, eyelash curlers, but I'm scared of falsies. Like, I kind of just refuse to wear falsies, because, like, the idea of putting glue next to my eye, I feel like I would glue my eyes shut. I almost glued my friend's eyes shut before when I tried to apply her falsies. Like, don't ever let me apply your falsies. It's, unless you want your eyes glued shut, apparently. Okay, so then for mascara, I use the Maybelline Lash Sensational. It's a real MVP. I've been using those since like grade 11. Just kind of wipe off the excess and go for it. There's honestly like no real dramatic change in my lash length, as you can see, but you know what? It makes me feel pretty. The only mascara that really keeps like a curl in my eyelashes is probably like this, but in the waterproof version. But I don't like wearing waterproof mascara often, just because of how brittle it can make your eyelashes, and then they could like fall out apparently. Like, I know there's less of a chance of that happening if you like make sure to wash it off properly, but like what if you don't, right? Especially I wouldn't be able to tell because my lashes are black, right? So if I had a lot of excess waterproof mascara left, then I wouldn't really know, which would not be good. But like for a non-waterproof mascara, this one is like okay for holding a curl. I feel like it does the job. But what I like the most about it is how it like separates my lashes, because I don't like clumpy, spidery lashes. I like them to be like black, volumized, but also very separated and natural. So I think that's the last step of like my everyday makeup routine. Honestly, it's usually faster. Well, like when I don't have class, when I do have class in the morning, because on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays I have 8:30s, but since it's Thursday, I don't have class until 12:30, and that's Spanish, so arriba! Yeah, basically to finish the face off, I spray my face with Badescu rose water. Is this not a favorite everywhere? So refreshed. Yeah, you know what? I'm probably gonna let this dry, eat my breakfast, do some studying, watch some more YouTube videos. But yeah, thank you for getting ready with me, and I'll see you guys next time.